Hello everyone, welcome again to Easy Learning with Deepti. And today in this video, we will complete animal tissue of class 9 in an elaborated way. So animal tissues are of four types basically: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue and your nervous tissue. देखने में हम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स सबसे ज्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स और मल्टीसेल्यूलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं, बट बेसिकली हम बने सिर्फ चार ही टाइप के टिश्यूज के होते हैं, विच आर दीज वंस. नाउ एनिमल टिश्यूज में जो एपिथेलियल टिश्यू है दैट इज फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू five types, that is your squamous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, ciliated epithelial tissue and glandular epithelial tissue. They are basically divided on the basis of their shapes, okay? And muscular tissue, they are divided into three forms: striated muscular tissue, smooth muscular tissue and cardiac muscular tissue. Striated muscular tissue ko we also call the voluntary muscles. Smooth ones are termed as involuntary muscles and cardiac muscles are also termed as your heart muscles. Now, connective tissue is further divided into three types, that is fluid connective tissue. As the name is suggesting, it is somewhat in your liquid form. Skeletal connective tissue and your proper connective tissue. Fluid के अंदर आपका आता है blood and lymph. Skeletal में there is bone and cartilage. And proper के अंदर आता है areolar connective tissue, adipose connective tissue, ligament and your tendon. And the fourth one is your nervous tissue. Now, if you see epithelial tissue, which is also divided into squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium and columnar epithelium. Squamous is the word which is derived from the Latin language, जिसका meaning होता है scale, scale of a snake or scale of a fish due to their scaly body. But they are not hard like scales, they are very soft, and this term is basically based on the concept they are linear in their shape. Okay, they are in the form of a line. That is why they are called as squamous epithelial tissue. Now, the structure of squamous epithelial tissue is like the cells in them are thin, they are flat, they are irregular cells which fit like floor tiles to form delicate lining called pavement epithelial tissue. Now, the nucleus in squamous epithelial is in center. लोकेशन इन द बॉडी, स्क्वेमस एपिथेलियल आपको मिलेंगे इसोफेगस में, लाइनिंग ऑफ माउथ में, एल्वुलाई ऑफ लंग्स में एंड ब्लड वेसल्स में. एंड देयर फंक्शन इज टू प्रोटेक्ट द अंडरलाइंग टिश्यू फ्रॉम इंजरी, exchange of gases in lungs and materials, and exchange of gases in lungs and materials between cells and your blood. Now, cuboidal epithelial, they are in the form of cube. They have a round nucleus in their center. They are found in your kidney tubules, duct of salivary glands, and the function of them is they give mechanical support to the body. At times, epithelial tissue folds forms a gland that secretes substances, and those epithelium which secrete substances, they are called the glandular epithelium tissue. Now comes the columnar epithelium, that is in the form of cylinder. That is why that is called columnar epithelium. Cells are more tall and less wide, that is pillar-like, placed side by side. Nucleus is situated near the base. Okay. In both squamous epithelium and cuboidal epithelium, nucleus was in the center, but in columnar epithelium, the nucleus is towards the base. Now, where it is found? Inner lining of the intestine, in respiratory tract, cells have cilia, hair-like. Cilia means the hair-like growths that move and push the mucus to clear it. Such epithelium is called ciliated columnar epithelium. जिन भी columnar epithelium में आपको cilia मिलेंगे, they are called the ciliated columnar epithelium. And what is their function? They just help in absorption, secretion, and excretion in the body. Now, what is striated squamous epithelial? tissue. Striated means multi-layered. Okay, striated is the complex or complicated squamous epithelial tissue basically. And यहाँ पे complex या complicated होने का meaning है they are multi-layer, so they are called the striated squamous epithelial tissue. Squamous flat cells arrange in many layers to prevent wear and tear of the parts, and they are found on the skin to prevent the wear and tear, tongue, esophagus lining of the mouth, and their function is the protection and to prevent the wear and tear in the body. Now, the interesting thing about epithelial tissue is that if we see ourselves in the mirror, तो हमें जितना भी पार्ट हमारा मिरर में नजर आएगा, that is all our epithelial tissue. It is basically our protective tissue or covering material. Okay.